still can go right now, and if you could bring a lot of business into the airline, which means that they only have to deal with one customer instead of 20, that's an advantage for the airline. You can bring USDs that are built already. That's an advantage for the airline. So yes. So there's pros for everybody in this deal.
Makes sense. And last small couple questions. I think these should be pretty simple ones, hopefully. But if you were working with Chris, what advice would you give him?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
If you were working with Chris and the Aircon team, what advice would you give Chris?
What kind of what?
I'm just saying, kind of, if you were in our shoes and we're working with Chris and the Aircon team on this opportunity, what sort of advice would you give him?
Oh, what kind of advice? This is really about relationships, right? The system is great. You can have the product out there, but convincing, working with the forwarders, explaining how it works is key. I think having the right sales force, the person leading that is key for the success in this, because you really have to provide to the forwarders the cons of working with them. Many forwarders are hard to change the way they do things, right? They've been doing it that way, and they need to be convinced that there are better ways of doing it. The advantages are very clear, but still you're going to need a skilled sales team out there selling it, negotiating, and not just on the forwarding side, but also on the airline side, right? So the sales part of the whole process is key in this business. Yes, the product is sexy, attractive, is interesting, but you still have to sell that idea. So get really good salespeople. That would be the advice.
I think that's excellent advice. One thing that we love about Chris and the team is it sounds like they do have these very strong relationships with both the airlines and the forwarders and the folks within the industry, and kind of strong reputations from that perspective.
Yeah, that's key. Let's put it this way, to be completely transparent. I'm very fond of Earl. I know Chris, but I know Earl for years. This industry is very small. It's a small industry, so we all know each other, especially the ones that we've been around for years, and we help each other. That's how it works, right? So that's very important. And it's not just locally in Texas. We work with all the companies, the forwarders, or bases or offices in the United States, right? So it's a small industry, believe it or not. But that's key. Having access to those relationships, to being able to go and have a meeting with the VPs of every company is quite important.
Mm-hmm. And will Pinnacle be partnering with Aircon on the ground handling aspects of the kind of virtual gateway concept?
Well, I'll be interested. I don't have an issue with that. Of course, I have to make sure that it makes sense for us. But yeah, it's if I can provide the ground handling or build up for USDs, I don't have a problem. That would be, of course, part of any kind of negotiation with Aircon, making sure that we can also make some money. But yeah,
makes sense.
It makes sense for us, of course. We're open to anything.
Very cool. Well, Rodrigo, thank you so much. This has been extremely helpful, and I really appreciate your time and walking through, especially some of the kind of dynamics around consolidation and running through that example of how my work have read multiple articles and such, but I think the way you laid it out was really helpful in terms of trying to internalize and understand it. Before we jump off, is there anything that I or Schematic can help you with? We are pretty active in the early stage technology kind of space around logistics. Like I mentioned, I've invested in various companies in the logistics world. So whether it's anything that we can help you with from a technology perspective, or any questions you might have about what we've been seeing and your Pinnacle, or if you're interested in the startup world in itself, I'm more than happy to kind of Yeah, give back as well.
Yeah, no, that would have been fantastic. We are in the growth mode, especially with this new acquisition. We're planning to grow faster than what I was planning before, and technology is a big part of that, right? Without technology, we cannot grow. So that's an interesting conversation that we might have. I know that you guys, I believe, are going to be here on Friday, or is it a different team that will be here on Friday?
That's us. We're coming in on Friday.
Okay, excellent, great. So I'll be able to meet you. I know that Earl wanted me to give you a tour of how things work over here. So that would be perfect, and maybe we can touch bases about what you could support us with.
That would be fantastic.
All right, Alex.
All right, Rodrigo. Thank you so much, and I guess I'll see you on Friday.
Okay, great. Have a good night. Well, Friday. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.